A ball is projected vertically down with an initial velocity from a height of 20 meter onto a horizontal floor. During the impact, it loses 50% of its energy and rebounds to the same height, the velocity of projections. Students, here I have represented the total given content in the problem in the form of a rough diagram. So concentrate on this diagram, students, carefully. In this diagram, I have considered A as the initial point from where the body is projected vertically downward. And this body is falling on the ground after covering h distance. And after that, students, according to the problem here, at point B, the body is losing 50% of its energy. Then it is rising to the same height. I have represented that as C. Now let us consider, students, as per the question, I am considering u as the initial velocity with which the body is projected vertically downward. And in this problem, our target is to find out this u only. And let us also consider that this body, which is projected at point A, is hitting the ground with velocity v. And after that, it is losing 50% of the energy and rising up with velocity v1. Okay, guys. And with this velocity, it is reaching the height h again. Now, this diagram is totally representing the content that has given in the problem. With the help of this diagram, students, and using the conservation of energy, we are going to find out the velocity u. We need to find it out. Okay, guys. Now apply the conservation of energy at point A and point B. Or else, students, here we can take simply like this: total energy at point A. Total energy is always written as, students, sum of kinetic energy and potential energy should equal to total energy at point B. Okay, guys. Here total energy at point A can be written like this, guys. Means sum of kinetic and potential, half mu square plus half mgh, that is equal to, students, half mv square. So this is a total energy, right, at point B. Is it okay? Therefore, by cancelling m on both sides, students, we can make v square as the subject here. You make v square as the subject so that you are getting v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. Take this as first equation, students. Okay. And throughout in all these equations, students, our target is to finally find out this u square. Understood, guys? So with the help of conservation of energy, we got v square as u square plus 2gh. Now, students, again, concentrate on this sentence. During the impact, it is losing 50% of its energy. Now, students, just before impact, it is having half mu square as the energy. Therefore, from this half mu square, okay, just before hitting, the energy possessed by the body is half mu square. Now, according to the problem, students, it is losing 50%. And with the remaining 50%, guys, the body is rising up. So let us consider v1 is a velocity with which it is rising up. Therefore, students, we can write the energy of the body after impact, means after losing 50%, can be written like this, students. 50 by 100. Okay, means 50% it has lost, 50 by 100 into half mv square. Half mv square is what? It is the energy possessed by the body just before collision, right, students, or just before impact with the ground. Now, according to the given problem, guys, we can write 50 by 100 into half mv square is equal to half mv1 square. Again, cancelling m on both sides and simplifying, we will get, students, v1 square is equal to v square by 2. Now, here we got v square is equal to u square plus 2gh in the first equation, students. And again, after applying the condition of 50% lost in impact, we got v square by 2 is equal to v1 square. Now, students, apply conservation of energy, okay, just after impact and at point C. Because with this energy, students, with half mv1 square, according to the problem, the body has rebounded to the same height. Body in the sense ball. The ball has rebounded to the same height. Therefore, students, the kinetic energy just after impact, okay, should become equal to the potential energy at point C. That means, guys, here potential energy at point C can be taken as, after impact, you can write it as mgh, and it is gaining this potential energy because of half mv square just after impact. That's why, students, you can also write one more equation from the conservation knowledge as mgh is equal to half mv square. And here again, cancelling m on both sides, students, you are getting v1 square is equal to 2gh. Okay, so since v1 square is equal to 2gh and v square by 2 is equal to v1 square, guys, from this equation you can write v square is equal to, because guys, from this equation we can write v square is equal to 2 times of v1 square, and from this equation we got v1 square as 2gh. So automatically, by substituting this relation, guys, we can write v square is equal to 4gh. Now, students, substitute this value in this first equation, so that you are going to get, in place of v square, I am taking 4gh is equal to u square plus 2gh. Now u square is equal to, you are getting 2gh, and substituting the values, because guys, here h is given as 20, right, and g is given as 10, then you are going to get u is equal to 20 meter per second. That's it, friends. So this is a best example for understanding conservation of energy in a more systematic way.